see me? Can you hear me? Can you let me know? Are we there? Are we here? There we go. Doing the toss. Doing the toss. Dutch team Verbruggen, Ake, Van Dijk, De Vrij, Dumfries, Reinders, Schouten, Gakpo, Simons, Bergwijn and Depay. A lot of Dutchiness on there. Turkey, Gunok, Bodaci, Akaydin, Ayan, Karioglu, Çalhanoğlu, Özkan, Mulder, Yilmaz, Gule and Yildiz. That's a good Turkish team. That's a good Turkish team. Esther, how you doing? How's things, Kirsty? What up, Anting? It's a nice looking stadium as well, that, to be fair. To be fair. What? I've got to think, there's how much an ITVX player. Oh, it's just kicked off, here we go. Hup Holland. There's a thing telling you what's on the other ITV channels. So ITV1, this game. ITV2, Star Trek Into Darkness. Euro 24, as you got Euro 96 Relived. It must be something, a special channel. ITVB, Greece. ITV3, Long Lost Family. ITV4, Junk and Disorderly. ITV, The Only Way is Essex TV. Are you shitting me? The Only Way is Essex has got their own channel on ITV. What the hell is wrong with people? What the fucking hell's going on here? Jesus. One sec. Weather's gone mental. What? Yes, it's gone a bit cray out there. What? Burnt me retinas as well. Stupidly warm. Very sunny. Right, I'm about a minute behind on this as well. Just letting you know. Just saying. Hoi Hadwig, you bent there? Yeah. Botrix has correctly joined the channel. Thank you, I didn't have to bother. Louise, how you doing? Have you relaxed yet? Got over the excitement? Beer time. Irritant gefluit, yes. Very annoying whistling. Not a sneezy. Definitely not a sneezy, so it might be helping. The air conditioner, what do you call it? The air purifier is definitely, it must be working because I've not even come close to sneezing yet. Even yesterday before I started sneezing, in a couple of minutes leading up to it, I could taste it at the back of my mouth. Not at the moment. And I'll put that on tomorrow. Give that a go. The QT point. Me Dutch is great. It's not. It used to be. Now it isn't. I'm trying. And I've got Duolingo trying to tell me to hurry up and take a Dutch lesson while the Dutch team are playing on the television. Kut ding. Come on. 6 million goals in the first half. Get it over and done with. I don't even mind if it's Gakpo scores. Come up, jongen. Oh, come on. No. See if I can come out with as many footballing cliches that I remember from my days over there in the Netherlands. Oof. Hardly an accent. Bit of an accent. I used to have one when we lived there. It was I had a Twents accent, which confused the life out of people in Amsterdam when we first went. Oh, gotta watch out. Gotta watch out. They're a good team, Turkey. Very good team. Do not give them opportunities. It's a shame as well at the moment that Netherlands are the home team according to the thing in the corner. So it says Ned against Ter, which of course if it was the other way around it'd say turned. Yeah, don't want to scare off Louise and Kirsty. Well, Kirsty's having a go as well, isn't she? Maar ik moet oefenen. Yeah, Kirsty, any news on the Ginger Fox versus Chugs Amarula drop? Is it a happy hardcore? Dubstep? What is it? What style are we going for? Bandy, a bit late, no worries. We didn't have long, did we, to swap ends? To change from one game to next to t'other. One game to t'other. Kirsty still doing dueling? I think so. Are you, Kirsty? Are you? Are you? Alison definitely says Tom to Tom, Tom, Tom. Oh, Memphis shot on the turn. No, blocked. Come on. Wide. Yeah, he was offside, wasn't he? Just. Not much, though. Kirsty has been trying some Dutch, yes. Type in left-handed, drag your move to the line on your right arm. Oh, pain in the arse, but what a pain in the arse pets are for you. Just want to be involved, don't they? Good header back, well done, son. Mandy, you are duolingoing. I've still got to try. I missed yesterday and got a streak freeze. So I need to try that. You're still trying, you haven't done it for a while because your family ended up doing your head in. Yep. Louise, you know the important words. Stroopwafel, beer, godverdomme, things like that, you know, the real stuff that you need. Yeah, Draakje the cat, little dragon. Duolingoing does sound wonderfully euphemistic, it does. It can be quite filthy at times. My Dutch Duolingo keeps giving me the phrase, am I wearing too many clothes? Why on earth would I need to know that? Unless it's Doggolingo, of course. I'm only distracted. It's got a habit of laying on the most inconvenient places. That's animals for you, that though. Animals and babies. Whatever makes them comfy makes you feel ridiculously uncomfy, but you can't move. You need to do some Italian ready for Italy. Definitely get on it. Duolingo doesn't explain grammar rules, which is making it so much harder. It's really hard for me at times because it pisses me off. I could do all this perfectly, and now I'm getting things wrong, and it's very frustrating. Normally things that I know the answer to, and in my mind I've got it right, but for some reason I put the wrong thing in, just in case I was wrong. I need to stop second guessing myself. Draakje, Ollie, Joust and Domingo all watching on. We have got the squad, haven't we? The kitty squad. Arvin and Lego are still out. They don't want to come in for the match. Dogs seldom do. Oh yeah, Owen and his parsnips. Mandy's Welsh Duolingo is all about Owen and the parsnips. I've got schildpadden all over the place. Turtles everywhere you look. As well as am I wearing too many clothes? The cat should have a get together or a cat together. That's what you can put on the flyers. Babbel teaches you the grammar as well. Might have to look into that, I think. I think we learn very little grammar in UK. We did more school with other languages, French, German, Latin, with regards to grammar than we did in English itself. We did. And it was surprising when I went to live in the Netherlands that we had two different lessons. Sort of their version of what we would call English over here was taal, which is language, and taalstructuur, which is the structure of language or grammar. Two completely separate lessons, and you learn so much about it. But of course, I've forgotten a huge amount of it, and it's not as natural to me because Dutch isn't set up the way English is completely. There's bits where it's turned round and you have to remember that. Well, it wasn't too far away from Denzel Dumfries. I still wanted us to sign him when we had Brendan Galloway, just so we had Dumfries and Galloway at the back. Ollie's discovered if he stands and meows in the kitchen, it's got better acoustics than both the bathroom and the Albert Hall. That's superb. They learn so quickly, animals, don't they? Why are you going in the kitchen? It's got more depth, more range, more timbre. Mandy needs ice cream. We all need ice cream. I managed a boost, by the way. That was a Cadbury's boost during the break. Definite fact. You put a schildpad in your pond if it wouldn't eat both the fishes and the plants. Yeah. Schildpad's gonna schildpad, as the phrase goes. Tomasz, you had a miniature fake Viennetta on a stick before. That means pudding to me. That means pudding to me. Walls Viennetta. Dun, dun, dun. Pick it up in no time. I tried. Taal on lagere school. Nederlands on middelbare school. Galloway, what happened to him? He went to... Was he... We got him from somewhere like MK Dons, didn't we? And he went back there, I'm sure. He's playing in the lower leagues, I do believe. Always thought he'd be a good player, but didn't quite make it. Yeah, but I thought Dumfries and Galloway would have been good. And also, I wanted us to sign Dean Whitehead from Sunderland when we had James McFadden, because with McFadden and Whitehead, there'd be no stopping us. Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. Move on, groove on. There you go. McFadden and Whitehead. In case anyone's wondering what the bleeding hell I'm talking about. Louise, take him to a church. You will love it. The Anglican Cathedral in Liverpool, take him there. The acoustics are sublime. My mate used to work on the church organ in there, doing the repairs, and he was a superb keyboard player. Would occasionally go in and he'd be playing stuff by Yes and Genesis and things, reverberating around the place. It was amazing. Mandy, first thing to hand, the mint cornetto. Oh, you absolute sod. Why did you mention that? I love mint cornettos. I'm going to Tesco later. I'm going to get mint cornettos. Remind me. Oh, come on, come on. No. Flag up. About to spell. There you go. Goes right through to the bone. You're not sure the congregation would appreciate it. Of course they do. Christians are supposed to love all animals. Gakpo doing a Van Gaal karate kick. And getting nowhere by the look of it. Yeah, the congregation of the Screeching Cats. I'd sign up for that. Domingo is loud. It's the range of the meow, that's the thing. That's more merch, isn't it? It's the range of the meow, that's the thing. Projecting hurt, distress, panic. When it's all actually being communicated is, feed me. Feed me, Seymour. Feed me all night long. Little Shop of Horrors, in case anyone's wondering what the bleeding hell I'm going on about. My bed hasn't been made. The bed is going to have to be made after I leave the stream tonight. Otherwise, I won't be able to sleep. I can't do it because, obviously. So my ma's cleans all the bedding and it needs to go on. And we've got to be at the airport about 10 to 4ish in the morning. So I think we'll leave in here just before 3. Just in case. Draki just chirps like a bird. Is that in the hope of attracting a bird that he can then go and munch? Ollie isn't hungry, hurt or in distress. Yes, he just does have pure attention. So Ollie's a diva cat, is he? I spent ages in makeup and you're not even taking any notice of me. I like that. Never heard him do a decent meow. Is he saving it up? And then one of these days, every meow that he should have used is just going to come out like a proper full-on lion's roar. The scary thing is when you see the likes of, is it leopards, cheetahs, which ones? Is it only lions roar? The rest of them just sound like normal cats. This mad thing with muscles everywhere, the huge shoulders, and it's eating antelope, and yet it meows like a cat. We'll get up, lad. You went down in installments there. Fucking Lego dive. What, Lego dive? Catalogue dive. Reading and speaking at the same time doesn't work for a lot of people. Nothing like a good trill, chirp, chirrup activation noise, yeah? A proper activation noise. Lego and Arvin are compensating by howling. Do they think they're wolves? Is that what do you reckon? The full-on proper wild wolves? Sounds like the end of the world, and it's just the food. Food is empty. I've been coquettish. You haven't noticed. Therefore, I am going to scream the house down. Louise, you're 100% wrong there. He proper thinks you're his servant. He knows you're his servant. Simple as that. He meows, you appear. Like the shopkeeper for Mr. Ben. That's what happens. Yeah, you are, exactly. Cheetahs meow, they do, don't they? It's mad because they're big, strong animals, and then just hearing that noise come out of them. Why don't antelopes and wildebeest just laugh? Say, I go, what? You think you're going to scare me with that? Oh, the teeth. That's why, the teeth. That's the reason why. Domingo is definitely top of the domestic hierarchy. Yeah, there's no getting away from it. You will do as you're told, human. Respect my authority. Cheetahs also purr when they're happy. They are like cats, aren't they? I mean, because they are cats. There's no huge difference between cats and big cats, apart from the fact that big cats are big. That's it. Your normal cat will chase after animals as well. Won't be wildebeest or anything like that, but it will chase after animals. Come on, lad, get it in. You're going to have to be good against this Turkish team. They're such hard workers. Good players, but also hard workers. There's video on Twitter of Domingo chattering to starlings. Ooh. There's a range of chattering depending on the size of the bird. Wood pigeons are favourite. Scouse wood pigeons, are they by any chance? You dirty, you beast. Cats don't meow in the wild. They only meow to humans. Is that how it works? Is that evolution? Is that how that's worked? Do you know that they can do it and we will look after them? That's the reason why dogs have got eyebrows and the muscles underneath the eyebrows to move them. So they look more sympathetic. They can give us puppy dog eyes and we then feed them. Part of their evolution was I should not have to go looking for food myself when I can guilt a human into getting it for me. That is an actual fact. Cheetahs are not big cats, they're small cats, like lynxes and wildcats. They're all related, aren't they? But it's bigger than a cat, not as big as a big cat. But they still look big, if you know what I mean. Although I suppose compared to like a Maine Coon cat, they might not look overly massive. It's interesting though. There's not a huge amount of difference. You can tell they've all got a common ancestor. Lynx and pumas are great as well. They meow as well. That programme that was on BBC, I'm sure it was BBC, Gordon Buchanan, with the lynxes that were getting, or is it lynxes or lynx, just lynx in general, being used as pets in Russia until he reached a certain size and then he couldn't deal with them. Some fella was taking them all and rewilding them. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. And that dog thing with the eyebrows, by the way, I haven't made that up. Chris Packham was talking about it on a show on the BBC about, was it Fantastic Animals or Smart Animals or something? And Animal Einsteins, that was it. And he was saying that dogs learned how to beg rather than go hunting. Genius. Lynxes compare, yeah. You went to Gaia Zoo a few months ago and the lynx there paired. Don't think big cats can, right? So they can't, but the smallerish big cats or the bigger small cats. Oh, how do we?
It's going up, 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 it's there.
He's hidden, but he's there. Depay got a lion tattoo on his back. Is he a big, strong lion, or is that African heritage? Is that what that's for? I know he's got Memphis, hasn't he, on the back of his shirt, because his dad left his mum and him when he was young, and he doesn't want his dad to have any kind of connection to him. No associated glee. Is glee the word? No, glee's not the word. Greece is the word, isn't it? Gaia Zoo, near Kerkrade, Roda country, Roda ye say. He had a liger as a pet in the past. What an Egypt. Those are massive things, them, aren't they? You can't see half the animals because the enclosures are given so many options to hide. Is that better for them? No, it's a bit more naturalistic to be able to hide away. You couldn't find an entire herd of reindeer there, though you could smell them. Isn't that mad? So interesting, that though. Oof. This has got. This is similar to England against Switzerland. This for me. The Dutch are the better team, better players, but they're up against a proper team, a solid team who are all playing for each other. Dangerous. They have to be watched. They claim to have a Wolverine that nobody has ever managed to see. They've also got a unicorn. Yeah, they are fairly smart animals, them though, aren't they? Wolverines. Plenty of wolves in Drenthe. So, ladies and Nick, what's the Dutch equivalent of go on? So you know what to shout at the TV. Is it still come up? Come up, jongen. Or am I wrong with that one? Sure, it used to be come up. Casper. Links sound very cool. Heard one in a cornfield last time you visited your uncle. Hup Holland, yep. That as well. Got them in Limburg as well. You're in the territory of a group of wolves that live just across the border in Belgium. What? Shout anything you want, they can't hear you. That's the defeatist attitude, that, Mandy. Of course they can. If you don't shout at the right time, you're risking them losing. Everyone knows that. Every football fan knows that. Hup is also the command for the dogs to jump in the car. Is it short for hey, up, hup? Some additional swearing too. Additional swearing's always good. Trying to impress the neighbours, Louise, of course. You could you could sing very loudly. The referee's a hondelul. He ha hondelul. Used to be a song they sung years ago when I lived there. Very nice song about the referee being a dog's dick. Tamascan, yep. Lovely looking dogs. Absolutely lovely. Oh. Good opportunity for the Turks there. Got to be careful. Over the bar. Does Google Translate do swear words? Yes. Yes, they do. They are adorable most of the time. A good size bigger than huskies. Oh. Yilmaz has given Van Dijk absolute nightmares here tonight. Yellow card for Simons. Oh yeah. He's unlucky there, Simons, but he did stand on him, so yeah. Google a phrase of your choice, Louise, yes. Be careful what you're Googling now. As Big Brother is always watching us. Your chair just broke. What? Nearly got impaled. You don't need a chair right up your gaddy, do you? No sirree, Bob. No, you don't need that. Verbruggen doesn't look confident. He never does. Who is the first choice keeper at the moment? Is it him? I know he's got number 1 on his back, but seriously. Why doesn't he catch it? If you can get your hands to it to punch it, you can get your hands to it to catch it. Pisses me off, that. Pickford v Virgil rematch. Ah. Lenny plays for Brighton. Yep, he does. There's a few over here at the moment, a few Dutch keepers. Oh, Gula with a shot wide. High, wide and handsome. Plenty of wolves in Drenthe, yeah. There was only one wolf in the footballer, Royston Drenthe, and it wasn't a footballing wolf. Famously turned up at Finch Farm with a couple of ladies of ill repute. He was staying there for a while in a training ground, shagging everything that moved. We seem to have had a problem with Dutch wingers, don't we? Dutch wingers who like the high life more than playing football. Thinking of Shandy as well, Andy van der Meijden. Picked the entirely wrong place to come to. If you've got a bit of a habit where you enjoy a drink, loose ladies and Colombian imports, Liverpool is not the place to go to. And unfortunately for him, he was very much into all three. Oh, just over. What's with the big spaces behind the goals? Is it the old Olympic Stadium or one of those stadiums? So I think it's an athletics place as well. Yeah. Is it Berlin now? Or no, it's the Olympic Stadium in Munich, is it? No, it is Berlin, isn't it? Yes, it's at the Olympia Stadion in Berlin, so it's an Olympic stadium, athletics and all that. Is it the one where Hertha Berlin play? Hertha, not Hertha. TV says Ned for Nederland, Tur for Turkey. Ned Tur means downward spiral in Danish. If it was the other way around, it'd say turned. I was gutted with that. Yeah, such high hopes for Van der Meijden. He was at Ajax, he was also at Inter Milan. Really good player, and then turned up, got injured, and most of his wages went up his nose. Oh, 1-0. The Turks are bouncing. What a ball in that is. And there was 3 of them lined up at the back post, waiting for it. If it wasn't him, his 2 mates are behind him. That's fucking awful defending. Henrique from Brabant. Your dad supports Feyenoord, so he's supporting them as well, yep. Following the family's footsteps. Yes. I don't need another set of extra time penalties and Cenk Tosun. Definitely not. With his fringe in a can. No, 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 no. Verdomme is one yet. Kut is the appropriate case in all cases. Kut ding. Oh, bollocks. I knew there was something I didn't do. Live chat. There we go. Esther, mum supported Feyenoord but lived in Amsterdam for 40 years. Raised there since you were a baby, so Ajax it is, of course. I remember to do the score without a nudge. It is sticking. It takes ages, but it's sticking. Kirsty, what did you miss? You missed an entire section of how to swear in Dutch. Everyone's doing it now. Kut works, it does. Kut is a surname in Turkey. Funnily enough, Moist is a first name in Turkey as well. I've had lots of Moists from Turkey I've had to deal with. So you could, in theory, have someone called Moist Kut. That'd be a very exciting phone call, wouldn't it? I think at this moment in time, Kut is the surname of every Turk on that pitch. If you're listening in certain parts of Nederland. You have a friend whose last name is Bogers. It's a bit weird when going on holiday in an English-speaking country. We remember Marco Bogers, who played for West Ham for about 5 minutes. Very, very strange lad. Didn't he live in a caravan or something? Just absolutely tapped away with it. Moist Kut. Very popular in the clubs. Who's having that as their dogger name? Anybody? Anybody fancy a moist cut? Not going to get a strike on this, are we? A community strike. How can we? It's just some fella from Turkey. Oh, no, he's offside there. He has to be. Yeah, thought so. Dick, of course, in Dutch is also, it's thick. You have a friend who used to go on about his dad having a dick about, fat stomach or thick stomach. Exactly, how did you not think about that as a dog name? It would be perfect. It would be a cut above. Don't think YouTube understands Dutch swearing. Good. Note to self. Yeah, the West Ham fella, Marco Borges, did live in a caravan. Baffled Harry Redknapp, if that takes some doing. Dutch footballers in England from back in the day, Reggie Blinker. They also had, they're a really tall midfielder as well, playing for him, and a Dutch lad as well, who also played for the national team. I can't think. Brian Roy as well at Notts Forest, along with Pierre van Hooijdonk. Wim. Oh, it was a Sheffield Wednesday midfielder, Wim. Wim Jonk. What was it? Wim Jonk. Reggie Blinker. Bergwijn, well over the top. Unlucky lad. Dick de Kock. Only if you ask nicely. Those players on the side of the pitch eating cat lick treats. Is that communion wine and stuff? Or is that different cat lick? These are cat lick. Served on a Pringles lid that gets scooted around the kitchen. Genius thinking. Brian Roy and Pierre van Hooijdonk. Wim Jonk, yep. Love how instinctively Notts Forest rolls off. It always has done though, to be honest with you. I was brought up calling it Notts Forest. So, just seeing them get more and more wound up, I like. It's not even in Nottingham. And county fans are just as wound up if you call them Nottingham County. Brian Roy's gone complete idiot. Like Ian Brown, but worse. Oh, no. Krant, yeah, you can say Krant, which just means newspaper. Yeah, worse than Ian Brown, that is some going. It's funny how Ebril was trending after I'm never going to play anywhere with vaccinated fans. Surely that's Butland's choice. Superb put down. started trending as a result. Yeah, that was Kont was one of the ones that surprised me when we were over there. Just hearing it, although it wasn't the same word, just hearing it was like, oh, what's he said? He's been naughty there. No, he hasn't. Slightly better than Bips, anyway, isn't it? You're playing like a Natterkrant. Is that like a wet newspaper? Just threw him to the floor. Shrinkle's little foil ball thingies get flipped and Domingo becomes Jordan Catford. The cat. Butland's choice, yeah, just absolutely superb. A throwaway put down and then it started trending all around the world. Just bye bye. The rapier wit. Liverpool based Twitter used to be absolutely incredible back in the day before it got hamstrung. So funny. My Dutch is great. It isn't. I'm trying. It's slowly getting there, but not quick enough. It's funny. Natterkrant, wet newspaper. We have the same thing about someone you couldn't fight your way out of a wet echo or through a wet echo. Wet newspaper. Buy some Lego and make a goal. Oh yeah, there you go. Should make a video with that as well. Stick it on YouTube. Sold all your Lego off a while ago. Should have kept hold of it. It's worth more than gold. It's a much better investment. I'm not downplaying my Dutch proficiency. I'm just annoyed that I used to be completely fluent and now I struggle with a lot of it. I am trying. Oh, here we go. Half time. I am trying. Yeah. In Italy, the word for him and he is lui. Used to drive me nuts. Yes, I read that as lull as well to begin with. There is a lull in procedure. Is it a grote lul? Of een kleine lul? Oh, the Sabutio goals might still be in your dad's loft. Get them sorted. Have a look for a Dukla Prague away kit as well. Well, it's still bright and shiny out. Sky's looking okay as well. It is the Lil, which is why the referee's a Honda Lil. Yeehaw, Honda Lil. Used to remember them singing that. The referee is a dog's cock. That is a quality bit of kit. Drop Lil. Will a Pringles lid fit in a Sabutio goal? Only Pringles has the answer. Very, very stormy over there in Denmark. Very, very wind. Very, very wind. That was the Rick Wee day, that wasn't it? Very, very wind. Spent ages saving up to come all the way from the Far East, come over for a game, and it got abandoned because of heavy, heavy winds. Checking the neighbourhood like a pensioner, I am. See what's going on there. See what the weather's like as well. I took a good picture last night, actually. I wonder if I could show you it. I don't know if it'll come up that well, but that's Tesco's last night. Obviously I've messed around with it and I've altered the saturation and sharpness and definition and what have you. Absolutely, it looks fantastic. I'm going to use it as a thumbnail at some point. Deulofeu and Malaysia's Rick Wee. Very, very wind. Rick Wee, don't like it. Match abandoned. Yeah. I was in the Royal Oak for that one. Thought it was going to be abandoned on the way down there because we drove through, I think Ince Woods was closed, so we had to go through Little Crosby or something on the way down there, and there was just trees everywhere, smashed to bits, uprooted. So I managed to have a few pints in the Oak. It got abandoned, had a few more pints. Bus into Liverpool. Few more pints. Last train home. I was fucking kettled. It is, it's a lovely picture. I like doing the thing where I put the camera on top of the car so it gets a bit of a reflection. But the top of the car is filthy. So it's full of sand. But that made it look even better. There's still a little bit of a reflection, but a very muted one. Yeah, it looks, I was happy with it anyway. My pictures appear to be gaining as well lately. I put loads of stuff on Pexels because I also download from other people. So I thought I'll put as many on there as I can. If anyone wants to use them, free of charge, off you go. Loads are now being used and downloaded. So hopefully, redistribution of whatever it is. Good karma, man. Good karma. I'd use the same settings on a lot of pictures now. Just so they all look very similar as thumbnails. I like it. I like messing around with stuff like that. Montella going sick on the sideline there, lad. What a player he was. Roma, wasn't it? Vincenzo Montella. Southgate getting interviewed at half time there. The beautiful Southgate. Spain v France Tuesday, England semi on Wednesday. The final is it's the 14th. I think it is. Sunday the 14th, is it? Yes, 8 o'clock, Sunday the 14th. That might have to be a proper football stream rather than a pause stream. Just saying, like. England semi on Wednesday will have to be the same as well. I know I've skipped some of the games to give you an option, but we're down to the vinegars now, so it's got to be done. 8 p.m. kickoff it is over here. Gives me plenty of time to do the thumbnails as well, so of course I will forget and do them on the day. No, I won't. Of course I won't. I will do them tonight, I think. The final is the second biggest sporting event of the weekend. Tour de France, is it that? Is that the biggest? It's Bastille Day, isn't it, the 14th? Imagine that. Imagine being in France on Bastille Day when your team win the Euros. It will go sick, lad. I haven't got a Piggly Dingalan for the thumbnails. I haven't. I'll need to sort it out though. I normally get to about whatever time it is, 1 o'clock in the morning, lying on my bed and think, shite, I forgot to do that. Very, very quickly try and find 2 random people, 1 from each country, or 2 random things, 1 from each country. Because yesterday, of course, I had a Portuguese water dog and a French poodle. There's always usually some kind of connection between the 2. Toblerone and tiramisu I had as well, didn't I? For Switzerland against Italy. I do try and be a little bit different. Oh, Lancs v Yorkshire on Friday. Roses T20. Got your ticket to your hotel in Manchester in the area. Day off work on the Friday. And your Yorkshire vitriol rising. Good stuff. You've been noting the connection of the pitches since I mentioned it. England earlier was, yes, Alan Turing and Carl Jung. Carl Jung is a Swiss psychoanalyst and psychoanalyst. What's the other word I'm looking for? Not psychotherapist, although he did that as well. Yeah, psychoanalyst. Very famous for it. This one is Gerard Kuipers, the Dutch astronomer for whom the Kuiper Belt is named, and Mohammed Ataturk, the first sort of proper leader, president, whatever, of Turkey. Men who have left their huge thumbprint upon the world as well as their own country. Love the dog thumbnails. I was looking for all kinds of stuff. I had a Portuguese man of war, you know, the jellyfishy thing, but it didn't work out well. It looked awful. And then I found a Portuguese water dog. I thought, what a mad dog that is. I was having it. Nearly said the cricket. Nearly said the hobby horse jousting World Cup final too. Is that this weekend, is it? Pro Celebrity Kabaddi as well. That's on this week. Ataturk, you thought it were Bernard Matthews. Beautiful. See, there is some thought goes into these things. It's not just lashed up for the sake of it. There's always a little bit of thought goes into it. And I like the fact that if you're looking through, there must be loads of people doing watch-alongs. All the thumbnails are going to look the same. Then all of a sudden, why the bleeding hell has he got Melania Trump and who did I have? Shakespeare. That, by the way, I think I did that, didn't I? Shakespeare and Melania Trump. I couldn't find many famous people from Slovenia. And I thought, who's the most famous person from each of these countries? That's the thing that they had in common. But I also like the juxtaposition of the fact that that's the best you can do. We have the father of modern playwrights. They had Melania. After Turkey recognised it in all the Turkish shops, he is massive, isn't he, as a symbol of the nation. And I thought, you know, it's a symbol of the nation and of that entire area. The impact that he had on not just his own country, other countries. Alan Turing, of course, famously part of the Bletchley Code Breakers, broke the Enigma Code, had an impact on his own country as well as other countries around Europe. So I thought it was a sort of loosish connection between all them people. Carl Jung, every one of them, all sort of, I was in the same kind of frame of mind. The psychoanalyst who's had an impact on psychotherapy, psychoanalyzing or analysing all around the world. And then Gerard Kuipers as well. To have part of the universe named after you, not just part of Earth, part of the universe named after you. You have hit way above your target weight there. There's me connections. And I did all 4 this time round. Did them all in one go, so they're all sort of, I was in that frame of mind. Too late, Jeff. Yeah, but he means this one as well. That's a nice detail and dimension. You like lesser known notables from other countries. It's an opportunity for us to all learn together, I think, as well. So I need to start thinking, don't I? Spain, France. What have they got in common? What kind of people have they got in common? Freud and Jung are famous, yeah. Freud a lot more so. But Jung is also, he's, I remember reading about him when I was a wee bit younger. Weghorst coming on. Next town over from you is a statue of Fiery Fred. Proper Fred. What a bowler. Remember that thing, that little story he told during one of the games? He trapped someone, LBW, it was absolutely spot on, caught him. No, going down. Second ball came in, plumb LBW again. No, missing off. Third one shattered the stumps to a million pieces. And he just turned around and went, that must have been close. Bloody hell, Fred Truman. Freud Truman. There you go. These things are connected as well. What's for Tuesday? Arteta and Madar. Good thinking. What have we got? What can we have in common? Apart from them two, obviously, I've got in common amazing hair. Lovely hair. I seem to remember Mikel Madar at Spurs, I think it was. And Wendy Toms was it? The female linesman, the female linesman, the female referee and assistant, one of very few back then, give him offside, and he turned around and he was just plain as day. Hey, you fucking woman! Brilliant. Well done. She's going to change her mind now, isn't she? Half-wit. Mad Mick. Yeah, Alan Turing chemically castrated for being gay. And that was until fairly recent, it was illegal. Despite the fact that probably a huge percentage of judges, lawmakers, MPs were all gay as well. You think they would have changed it? No. Persecute people. Makes it look good on your sheet, doesn't it? What did you do for the country? We persecuted gays. Oh, well done, yeah. Congratulations, you. Ja, Wout Weghorst en anti-vax Tucker. Eens een Tucker, altijd een Tucker. Oh, come on. Bastard. Lutz Owen Young's Red Book. It'd be interesting if nothing else. Crowwood Hotel and Spa. Stayed there a few years ago and had a nice mooch in the area. Lunch in the Ashton Arms. Yeah, you've got Erasmus, Antoine de Leeuwenhoek, Spinoza, Michiel de Ruyter, Christian Huygens. Huygens was one of the ones I just almost picked. It was a toss-up between Huygens and Kuipers. Escher, yeah, Van Gogh, Rembrandt, Vermeer, Bruegel. Some fantastic, hugely famous names. But I don't know why. I just thought, well, Huygens also had a lander, didn't he? One of the probes that went up was a lander. That, was it? Where did it go to? The Huygens. Was it Saturn or Venus? It was one of them anyway, I think. But the Kuiper belt, same as the Oort cloud, it could have been that as well. To have a massive, I mean, this is a huge area in space, light years, probably light years across, to be named after you. That is something else, genuinely. But then Rembrandt has also got the shadow named after him, hasn't he? Rembrandt Lighting, where you got the little triangle underneath there, which all filmmakers use, Rembrandt Lighting. Enrico's song is up. Charm, confidence and luscious hair. That's all you need. That's what Danish children's TV taught you. It will take you far. Sensible haircuts for sensible people. That's what we need. A common sense approach to haircuts. And if you've got long hair or the parting is not 100% completely straight, send them back to where they came from. The barbers, obviously. Sensible haircuts. Genuinely used to be people like that when I was growing up. What you need is a sensible haircut. What the fuck hell are you to decide what a sensible haircut is? Obviously long hair is not sensible if you work with machinery that could drag you into it. But apart from that, just leave them be. Rembrandt and Turner Lowry will be nice for Wednesday. Oh, some good stuff coming. It could be. We could go art, couldn't we? Oh, let's have a think. France and Spain, man, come on. There's just artists everywhere. And then England, hopefully, Nederland. Constable. Lowry, yeah. Turner. Weghorst. Oh, the pie missed. George Stubbs. Could have a George Stubbs horse, couldn't we? Could be loads, yeah. Lowry Turner. She's the woman off TV, isn't she? Don't think I'll be able to get away with Hockney's arse coming out of the swimming pool, but you know, we'll give it a go. Still listening while messing with AI. Not a problem, Kirsty. It's alright, don't worry about being chatty. You've got an album to record. We get that. Is Sigmund's mother's undergarment a Freudian slip? You're having a hidden dad joke for that one. Indeed, Badumtus. The council does your hair. You're a man in every couple of weeks with heavy machinery, heavy plant. You've got the Sigmund Freud Museum about 20 minutes walk from yours. Have you been? Have you been? In the 60s, Nederland was one of the few countries where long hair in the army was allowed. What? Crazy that, but makes sense. Crowwood is Burnley way. Fred is in Skipton. Freddie Troman. And the indoor league. Just take my bed. Take a pic of my bed, Emin style. No. It's looking awful. Oh, come on. Kom op Nederland. Godverdomme zeg. Not been yet. You should go. Take your phone, take a video of it, stick it on your channel. Your experiences of the place. What did we see? How did we feel? How did we get there? What's the meaning of life, man? The young men that were drafted went to court to be allowed long hair and beards and won. It's still, technically it's still allowed. As long as you can do your job. I mean, what's the problem? Planning on going the next month, good stuff. Women are also allowed. Yep. Oh, they shouldn't be allowed. There'll be a distraction. For fuck's sake. Seriously. You think that you're going to be looking at a woman thinking, oh, she's gorgeous here, while bombs are dropping. Just stupid people. I should use an Italian and Spanish tennis player. Do I know any Italian tennis players? Spanish, obviously, Nadal. I know that, but also I'm not really a tennis aficionado. Although the last game I went to see was fantastic. Real end-to-end stuff. Is this thing on? Oh, is he off, Ake? No. Gele kaart. Is that because you had someone next to him? Yeah, someone with him, that's right. That could have been a red very easily. Thought you were Burnley way. Dad used to live Skiptonish, Bramhope, Otley, Rawdon. They are proper northern towns, aren't they? Northern towns. Long time ago. Neither memory nor geography is strong suit. Indoor league. Bring it back. It should be. It'd be shit nowadays though, wouldn't it? Just be people sat around on the phones playing Candy Crush and shit like that. It's allowed since 1971. Early 70s, a good time. Good things came out of the early 70s. Freud Museum versus Lawnmower Museum face-off. A proper full-on museum off. Ooh! Turks almost scored. Arda Güler again with a fantastic free kick. Keeper looked like he saved it. Did it hit the post? No, keeper missed it. Hit the post. What a free kick that was. In fact, it wasn't a great free kick because it fucking missed, but you know, it was close. There is your right between Burnley and Skipton. It's like a state of mind. Between Burnley and Skipton. Consult a map. You should do. I should get one up on the screen, really, shouldn't I? And then we can stalk Louise together. Goal kick, bollocks. Man bun as well, a proper contraceptive. Are they still a thing, really? I know there's one in this, isn't there? Maybe two even. Top knots and man buns. Like your poor old granddad had to sweat to buy you. French and Spanish tennis players even. Henri Leconte. Which, given what we were talking about earlier, Henry the Arse. Come on. Oh, Memphis, straight at the keeper. Piss poor, lad. Yeah, the Italians are not in it. Why didn't I catch up on that, Louise? Ugh, man. Skipton and Burnley are closer than you thought. You've been to Malham, but you've never been to me. It's the thing, isn't it? Only found out about the Freud Museum about a month ago, maybe 2 months. How many of these little museums do we just walk by without even knowing about them? Rabbit hole them. I said this the other day, didn't I? Find the weirdest museums in the UK and we'll see if we can find people to watch to go in them. I'll do the lawnmower. Yep, 2 sisters are going. Let them know all the weird stuff that you can find. Why is it in the UK? Did he come and live here? Did he have to move here? Is that what it is? Was he persecuted for anything? Your mother told you about the Freud Museum. Do you love your mother? That reminds me of Steptoe and Son, where Harold tried to kill his dad and ended up going to see a psychotherapist. And one of the questions was, were you breastfed? Yeah, we couldn't afford proper milk. What a fucking great line that is. Very Freudian. How's the Ivan Toney cravat and smoking jacket Build-A-Bet going? Today's stream is sponsored by Ivan Toney Build-A-Bets. Regret, you bet. There you go. So far, it's going absolute shite. 4+ corners for each team in each half. Failed in the first half. It's gone. It's down. Money is lost, but it's a free bet, so it didn't cost me anything. Kirsty, I'll do Freud. That is a really, really good thing to say. When you say you'll do Freud, is that a slip by any chance? Your best tennis player must be Caroline Wozniak. Malham Cove and the limestone pavement. I seen them. Glastonbury, 1973. Supporting 8 Mile Radius. Your dad were born in Otley, so were Thomas Chippendale and Mike Tyndall. Mike Tyndall, rugby player, wasn't he? Thomas Chippendale, we're talking the circus. Hadawiki went to the Dick Museum in Reykjavik. They have a massive blue whale penis there. I don't think any of us could go there. Could we take that kind of guilt? Feel let down when you're walking out of there, especially to somewhere cold, so it disappears even more. The final home of Sigmund Freud, the founder of psychoanalysis, and his daughter Anna Freud, a pioneering child psychoanalyst. And then there was Emma. Is that his granddaughter? Emma Freud is a TV presenter. Lucian Freud, is he related to him? British painter. Just saying, if anyone wants to visit, tell them Hadawik sent you. There you go. Yeah, Emma Freud. Very good TV presenter. Quite funny and quirky. Yes, the less said about Clement, the better. Firmly in the category of a ne'er-do-well. A rogue, a footpad, a vagabond. Should have phrased it better. No, that was perfect. Perfect. Chippendale furniture. Come on, it's got to be the circus. I chose the bet so I didn't win. No, I wanted the money. I could have picked up £6,000 here today if players hadn't have been so bleeding shite. I want the smoking jacket. Look, I've got the shoulders to carry off a smoking jacket. I might get the pipe anyway. To hell with the consequences. I wonder, could I get a pipe, right? A Sherlock pipe, and get one of those little things, the blower things that when it goes. One of them. What are they called? Not a Vuvuzela, the other thing. One of them. Like a little mini alarm. They now have a human penis in the museum in Reykjavik. What? Have you had a tip off? Chippendale. Not circuses. Oh, mate, I'm gutted with that. Oh. It should be circus stuff. The Chippendales, is Chippendales actually a circus, by the way? Or did I just make that up in my head? Emma Freud, the ginger. No, she dark hair. Dark or brownish hair. Sure she's on BBC. Who did the scientific thing in Bristol? No, that's what's her name? Hannah Fry, that is. The one with the slightly deep voice. She's great hair, I like her. Explains things very well. Oh, Virgil, man. Absolute fraud. Oh, they had the tuxedo t-shirt a while ago. Could I get a smoking jacket one? I can look for that. Or, alternatively, I can merch one, can't I? Merch a smoking jacket. Get it signed by Troy Hawk. Kazoo, yeah. Kazooie thing. You know what I mean? Just sit there playing tunes on Sherlock's pipe. No. Don't be playing tunes on Sherlock's pipe. That would have to be one for the OnlyFans, I think. Chipperfield. That's why. I knew it began with Chip. Chippendale Furniture and Rescue Rangers. Much better than Alvin, Simon and Theodore, by the way, Chippendale. Oh, yeah, the party blowing thing that unrolls with a feather on the end. Yeah, I can do that. For Bruggen, what's he done? Smoking jacket. Sounds brilliant in the Scouse accent, doesn't it? Ma, have you done the washing? Where's me smoking jacket? I've spilled chicken on me smoking jacket. Tomash, you need some local honey on your porridge. Are you getting it as well? First things first, get some local honey on your ridgy-didgy of a morning. Buy those face wipes, anti-allergy face wipes. I'll find out what they're called and show you later. And just use them on your face whenever you start to feel a bit. Sometimes when you're allergic, you start to feel it on your face. It starts to tingle slightly. Wipe it off, wipe the eyes, wipe the nose. And then see what happens. Good stuff. Yeah. No, I can't go high enough because of my fucking stroke. Knobhead. Yeah. I used to be able to do all kinds of stuff and now I can't. Shit, innit? And I updated Call of Duty earlier and I still can't play it. Scouse smoking jackets full of blims, definitely. Absolutely. Lad, what are you doing? You burnt me best smoking jacket. Fuck you in a minute, lad. You've got stalls unmanned by the roadside, yeah. Usually eggs, but many also sell honey and strawberries with the honour system. We do have that here, but not many on Merseyside, I wouldn't have thought. Normally in twee little places down in the West Country and places like that. Come on, come on, you on. Hup Holland, come on. The wipes didn't work for me yesterday. They have worked today, and the air purifier seems to be working. That was only 25 quid, by the way. 35, but when I had a look at a £10 voucher if you clicked it on Amazon. Absolutely incredible. Troy Hawke, yeah, real name Milo. It is, isn't it? Got a great... I haven't seen his Wikipedia biography. About 20 years older than he looks. Scousmar, might have studied here. He's, you can tell he's definitely... He went to uni, didn't he, or wherever it is, in Liverpool. And you can tell because the accent is absolutely 100% right. People struggle with Perpalachi and Srachis and things like that. But he got it absolutely 100% right. Yeah, greedy, lazy farmers. Pick your own strawberries. Half man, half biscuit. Can't go wrong with them. I like the get your fucking edge cut. Get your edge cut. Get your fucking edge cut. Also, asparagus next left. I know the place. You have them there as well. As a city girl, you always wonder about that. It's the honour system, isn't it? Honesty boxes, we call them. Take what you need. In fact, Joe Berry off Barrow Motors, Shifting Weekly, in one of his episodes, someone made cakes and he bought a load of them. Put 20 quid in and took a load of cakes with him. Probably only took about 10 quid's worth, but put 20 in for them. So it's still a thing, especially down there. That's sort of West Country, isn't it? Somerset. Somerset Taunton, is it? Or is it Avon? Weston-super-Mare and places. Oh, come on. Oh. Come on, for fuck's sake. Put the ball in the back of the bleeding net, will you? Weghorst, no. Keeper saved it. Come on, corner. Yes, I'm presuming the Dutch have just scored them. I'm ready with it just in case. There we go. You better have scored. You did the fry. Brilliant. Go on. Good header. Stefan de Vrij. Very good player. I like him. If it was me, I would be starting with de Vrij and Van de Ven. Definitely. Van Dijk is massively overrated, man. None of the pundits have got the balls to say he's playing utterly shit. Every time he does anything normal, it's, oh my word, he's amazing, he's amazing. Nah, lad. That's a great ball in, that though. What a header. Go on, lad. Fantastic header. Pick the bones out of that, lad. Get your hedge cut is one of the things that gets adapted there. Feed the cat then. Feed the fucking cat then. Yes, it is fit for purpose. Come on. One more. At least one more. And that way I can watch the semi-final and still be happy whoever goes through. Come on. Come on, come on. You sense another extra time and penalties. No, no. Tesco's open until 12, but I don't really want to be doing that. I'd rather get it over and done with. Right, Ake and Reinders out. Van der Ven and Veerman. I like Van der Ven. Rapid, he is very quick. Hisense never settle for number 2 globally, says the pitch side advert as you look at your Hisense telly. Do the adverts change depending on who's got the ball? Because earlier on I was convinced when Switzerland had the ball, the adverts were Swiss adverts, and when we had the ball, they were English. It might just be coincidence, but we shall see. You live in Drenthe now, proper countryside, proper old school. Kit watch, you like the Dutch kit? Navy trim is smart, yes. They always seem to do well when they've got a little bit of blue on there, I think. I like that. And also a blue away kit or like a navy away kit. Memphis, go on, lad. Corner. North East, yep. The next Euros, UK and Ireland, I think they are. Better than the 88 kit. You look like goldfish back then. I like that though. Actually, I do. I think probably for someone of my age growing up, that was such an iconic kit that it looks better to my eyes than probably does to other people's. Same as the Danish kit in '92. When we got Hummel, they made one of our away kits grey, but made it look a little bit like that kit. And all the R-lasses like me was loving it because it was grey and it was like the Danish kit. All the young lads coming up, it's fucking shit that lad. No, it isn't. It's great. You just weren't there. How far behind am I here? I am miles behind. Two one, yep. Gakpo. Brilliant, come on. Keep it tight at the back now. Turnhead, it has Turnhead. Turnhead on its head. Strong beard game there from the Turk though. Gotta say that, strong beard game. How do we hear 40 metres from the Belgian border? Bloody hell. I know when I lived in Enschede I was only probably a few hundred metres from the border myself with Germany. Bizarre how close we were. Own goal that. Wasn't Gakpo, it was an Oggy. Yeah, that far behind. Koeman's managing Everton. And it's currently Nederland 7, Everton 0. Groningen is only 50 kilometres from there. I played a good tournament in Groningen against Jordi Cruyff, Johan Cruyff's son, who went on to play for Man United. I was playing right back that season. Centre forward, and he made me play a season at right back so I could understand what it was like for other players on the pitch. Genius. We should all do that. Makes you more empathetic to your teammates, definitely. Don't put your hands up and start whinging when you don't understand what your right backs had to go through. Why couldn't you pass me the ball? Well, fucking get down here and have a look. This is why I couldn't. Oh, keep hold of it. You walk through Belgium 4 times a day when walking the dogs. Part of the village is in Belgium because the Count wanted to pay less taxes when the border was decided in 1830. But also the reason why there's so many very small windows in Germany. Because of the window tax. Little tiny things they are. Come on, come on. Now get up, you absolute whinging gobshite. Doesn't matter if it came off Gakpo or the defender. Ball in the back of the net. That's all that matters. Showing Koeman on the sidelines there, celebrating like his Justy turned up early. You live near Torn where all the houses are painted white to hide where the windows are bricked up to pay less taxes. Yeah, I think we had something similar where you'll find a lot of bricked up windows in houses over here as well. Which is stupid because we don't have it anymore, but they were there for so long that they're just part of the house. All for the same reason. Yes, commentator, I just heard it in the background, commentator. Let's give it to Gakpo because he's done everything. Yeah. 95 cup final winner's yours. You jumped for the header before Rideout did. I did as well for that one. I was up there, straining my neck. I was up like a tin of salmon. Oh, here we go. Unleash chaos. Unleash chaos. I repeat, Fringe in a can is coming on. Coming on will be Cenk. He hasn't been given a fair crack of the whip. Tosin. There he is, the man himself. Look at that lustrous head of hair. All week he's been bald. He's looked like Danny Murphy, and now all of a sudden he'll set the funds. I think it's part of his contract that he's not allowed to play when it rains because his hair will wash off. Look at it. Oh, it's beautiful, man. It's beautiful. It is dense, isn't it? If it was any more dense, he'd have to call it Liz Truss. A little bit of politics. It is ex-Everton. He never got too much of a chance, but always give 100%. That hair, man, where did he get it from? Please, one day, let him go for a header and his hair fall off. I reckon he's had a metal plate fitted so he can have iron filings on there. Sure, that's what it is. All 25 mil of him, yeah. His picture's up in the barbershop by yours. Look after your hair or this might happen to you. Good tackle, lad, good tackle. Go on, go on. Yeah, go for the head and his hair sticks to the ball. To be honest, my dad was like that in the 70s. Such a mad big ginger afro. He could have jumped up, kept the ball in his head and just walked it into the net. It would have counted. When him and George Berry used to go for headers, it was like Velcro, they would have stuck together. No, he's offside, man. I'm just gutted as well with me dad that his ginger afro, with him being white, wasn't renamed an ashfro. Should have been. Oh, header over. Look at his hair. Is it still there? Not even dented. Not even dented. That's been welded on, whatever that is. Maybe he doesn't know Jimmy Carr's hair guy. Turkey has got loads of those clinics. Not just has got loads of those clinics. He played at Everton, and one of our sponsors around the pitch was Dr. Chilik, is it? Dr. Chilik's hair clinic in Turkey. You're on 40 odd grand a minute. Why not go and spend it and get your hair done? Instead of his little fringe in a can. Know what I mean? Mosquitoes entered. England semi on ITV. What is it? Ian Wright excited, is he? Oh, good defending kept the Turks out there. Oh, corner. Brilliant defending. De Vrij again, yeah. Come on, get out. Go on. No. Handball, my baboon's ass. Countryside and canals, so the flies and mosquitoes are never far. Yeah, anytime there's any kind of water, they're there, aren't they? For bats under the roof, they're amazing. They are incredible things. I could hear them last week when I went for a walk. The birds were all quiet, but you could hear owls and you could hear bats. You couldn't see them though, you used to hear them in the background. Very smart things. Very Everton watching noise. Ooh, ah, followed by, get up you knobhead. Get over, he's your man, for fuck's sake, Sidibe, and things like that. If you press the link, you leave the stream. What? Which link? Oh, the merch. Highlight it, copy it, keep it in your favourites. Never saw a bat. They're amazing creatures, they really are. There aren't enough habits for swifts, bats, swallows, etc. Most new houses are being built, aren't they, with little bricks with holes in them. Are they swift holes or swallow holes or something? Swallow bricks, swift bricks. Swift bricks, is that it? Chris Packham was talking about it on Spring Watch the other week. Depay and Simon's off. Frimpong and Zirkzee coming on. People are paying to buy bat boxes and put them up as well. Hopefully, as a nation, we're getting a bit more green, a bit more ecological, and also a bit more animal friendly. We should be. Without animals, what are we? Guess we saw a lot of bats last night. Boss, aren't they? Even if you don't like them, they're part of the ecosystem. Incredible creatures. Protected there as well. I think they're protected here. If you got a bat box, which is people should do it. If you get a bat box, there's only so much work can be done. You can't have people turn up just knocking your house down. So it's in your favour if you start putting stuff like that up. Lost over 80% of your native species already. That's horrible. Man, you haven't seen the bats yet, but they fly past on their hunt. You can hear them. I'm now on mute. What? No worries, Kirsty. No worries. Holes for swallows. That's my second dogged name. My spare one, after Clint Goulash. Chatting with your sister, no worries. Yeah, make those lovely dives and circles in the air. Right in front of your bedroom window. That sounds amazing. Just lie there watching what's going on outside. Beautiful. Protected there as well. 14 different species. We need to look after these things. All you need to do is just look at nature. If you mess around with it or don't keep it in equilibrium, bad things happen. Look after it. Keep a balance. Go on. Oh, save. You've got a bat box. A lot of people don't live in it because there's so many old houses, so they'd rather go there first. But you're giving them the option, aren't you? Just in case. It's always there. Been quiet here this summer because of the weather, yeah. Probably got something to do with it. God, used to have plenty of bees, now it's been still. I've not noticed any bees this year either. Strange, that. Oh, headed wide, thank fuck for that. Come on. Keep it tight at the back. Hardly any insects there either. 30 years ago, your windscreen would be plastered with insects when driving in the summer. There's almost none now. There's a thing over here, isn't there? A survey. They're taking people's license plates on the front of the car, and because they're all the same size, counting how many insects are on there to see what the difference is compared to a few years ago. And apparently there's bugger all out there now. Pesticides and ammonia pollution have killed most of them off. And of course, the little insects, if they die off, the birds that eat the little insects die off as well. It's just, and then the things that eat the birds die off, and then bit by bit, everything goes. Awful, man. Yep, Southgate working on a tiki-taka plan with Shaw and Foden to out past the Dutchies on the left-hand side. Miss it? Biddly, 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 bong. Great save by Verbruggen. Superb. So two chasing each other. They're so fast at turning and flying in general. They are amazing. Your local bats are attracted to white. What did he think you were? Interesting. You made a garden with only native plants and no pesticides, but it's a drop in a dry ocean. There is, and it needs more than that. It needs everybody to take part. That's why I like the things again on Spring Watch. They were talking about no mow May, is it? So for the whole of May, you leave one little section of your garden and don't mow it. Leave the grass. Things like that. If enough people do it, we can make a change. We can make a difference. Come on, 2.5 minutes left on my screen. Hold tight, hold steady. try and suit them. A neighbour has taken with the garden and replaced the grass with AstroTurf and the beds with paving stones. Absolute bellend. Yep, yellow card for Cenk Tosun for wandering around with an offensive haircut. Putting the N in haircut. Cut your grass once this year. We get ours done all the time. Pain in the arse. I'd rather it was a bit more wild out there. But ain't my house, bruv. Come on, 90 seconds. You try to do my May, neat month, yeah. No Mo May, same as what we've got. That could make a difference. If enough people do it, it can make a difference. The grass grew too high due to the rain. Pain in the arse. But if everyone done a little bit, and they actually mentioned on Springwatch, if everyone did 1 metre square, then it was the equivalent of so many acres or hectares or something. It's an amazing thing. But everyone's got to buy into it. Get red, go on. Bow to spell. Right, come on. 30 seconds left. Don't be dicks. Left some grass and flowers long last time you mowed your mum's lawn for the insects and wildlife. That's all it takes, the little tiny bits. Just little changes. Do a little bit. Everyone does it. It's enough. If no one does it, it'll never be enough. Keep on keeping on, man. Couldn't reach your vegetable garden anymore. It's no bloody good. But you're giving it a go, aren't you? Your dog name is Krusty Bonnet. Oof, there we go. That works well. Oh, red card for someone on the Turkish bench, is it? Yep, done. Get in there, go on. I'm going to be bouncing around Tesco's later, giving it the old naar links, naar rechts in the wine aisle. Schitterend zeg, schitterend. Engeland-Nederland op woensdag, ja. I'm going to have to make that a very special thumbnail, aren't I? It'll be a good one, don't worry. Definitely going to watch that one, yep. Isn't it? Go on, Virgil, you can get your own back on Pickford in front of loads of people. Nah. Oh, man. My heart's breaking for Cenk there. Not because they got beat, because his hair's fucking shite. Oh well, it's turned out to be a good day really, hasn't it, football wise? Oh man. Ouchie. Well, England got through Nederland got through. What more can you ask for? So the semi-finals are Spain versus France, England versus Nederland. 4 massive football nations against each other. Whoever wins the tournament out of those 4 will deserve it. Just whoever takes the chances, isn't it? Yeah, you ain't tall. 163, are you? Multi-thumbnail. Oh, actually, there's A/B testing, isn't there? On thumbnails. You can try several different ones and it tell you which one works best. I might do that. Rembrandt and Turner, Van der Meijden and Gascoigne. There you go. The Mavericks and the Mavericks. Watch this space. Watch this space. Marveloso. How well, ITV off. Great stuff. Enjoyed that. Alles goed. Alles goed. Yep. Sleutels. No Van der Meijden. It's Shandy, man. Shandy Van der Meijden. Heitinga, yep. See if I can get the picture of Heitinga against Chelsea during the penalty shootout when he walked past whoever it was and bumped into him. He loves Everton as well, Johnny. There's Sleutels, I remember that. Sleutels and Doe de deur dicht, jongen. Never rated Johnny. He wasn't the best, was he? But always give 100% and genuinely seems to love the club. Who else have we had? Van der Meijden, Drenthe, Heitinga. We must have had more Dutch players than that. We must have them. I am missing someone, aren't I? I'm going to have to check that now. Let's have a look. Oh, of course, Davy Klaassen, Martin Stekelenburg, Donny van der Beek, Anwar El Ghazi, who didn't really play, Arnaud Danjuma, who didn't really play, Sander Westerveld, bastard, Raymond Atterveld, Ray Atterveld, shit, I forgot about that, he played for us, didn't he, in the 80s, Cuco Martina. Oh man, he was abysmal. And then we've got Marta Munsterman in the women's team, along with Katja Snoeis and Inessa Kaagman. 3 Dutch ladies amongst the Dutch gents. But out of all them, really, Van der Meijden, Heitinga, Drenthe to a lesser degree, got games. Van der Beek got a few, but not enough. Klaassen didn't really. Yeah, so fair enough. Donny van der Beek. I was hoping that he'd be better than he was. He looked a player. Proper Ajax fella. Looked lost when his mate was missing. His mate went to Barcelona, didn't he? Frankie de Jong. When them two were together, they looked great, but had we off to walk the doggos for a pee? No worries, catch you later. Zullen we buiten gaan? To Arvin and Lego. Stack was great. Louise, no worries, see you later. No penalties, you were right, Jeff. Well done, well done. Got a song to him for the tune of Casey and the Sunshine Band, yeah. Baby, give it up. Fantastic, fantastic. Good stuff. Well, that was good. Everyone's happy because we all won. Apart from Denmark, obviously. But Denmark were already out, so today I'm talking about. So yeah, I now have to go to Tesco, and it's only 10:05. Brucey bonus, higher than the 5. Great stuff. I'll get the thumbnails up and the schedule up for Tuesday and Wednesday, is it? Until then, thank you, you wonderful, wonderful bastards.
Another great night here at the Bears Paws. Folks, go give yourself a round of applause. We've had a good chat and told the odd joke. Now get in a hot tub for a post-stream soak.
Mint cornettos. And that's that.
Hoo-yah!